My name is Abdullah. My last name is Nawabzada. I am from Kabul, Afghanistan. I arrived in Lesbos on 20th of December 2016. So I was a journalist in Afghanistan. So I was as an interpreter with the US Army and after that with UK Army. So on 2008, I just published my I just make my own private schools, university, institute, and always I was with women's, like I was support women's, as you know that in Afghanistan, so a woman is not allowed to go to school and to university. So I was almost support women. How can they all just move from inside the compound to just learn something? Because of that, Taliban was pine to me and just threat me to stop that activity with women and with all of the around Afghanistan. So because of that, today I'm here in Europe. At the moment, I just come here, and also because of that, my planning to how can I support our peoples, our friends. So now I'm in the Lesbos. So I'm a manager of a school, so call him one happy family, and we invite a lot of people. Most of them, they are from Afghanistan, from Iran, from Syria, from Iraq, to just learn something. And also I just always inside a refugee, how can I help them as a volunteer. So because of that, it is why my future, it was my planning to how can I support people, refugee, and most of the time the women. سعی کنید ما براتون میگم ر ت ه الف سین. کی میتونه بگوید؟ ستاره. خب با من بگو که ستاره از کجا شروع میشه، چه قسم نشتهش کنم؟ اولی رو میگیرم، دوم الف، ر، هگردک. این چی شد؟ ستاره. خب بیاین کل ما این پس یک جای میسازیم. اول چی رو گفتم؟ سین. دوم چی بود؟ ت، الف، ر، هگردک. چی شد؟ ستاره. ماشاءالله. So as you know that in Afghanistan, the women, they are not allowed to go to school, university, institute or course. So because of that, I just make a planning that to support the women, how can they can read and write, and how can they can support himself in the futures. So as you know that in our culture is very difficult in Afghanistan. I mean, so because of that, the Taliban and Daesh, they are just start point me to start killing me, because if you know, as you know that in Afghanistan, 80% of Afghan people is uneducated. So because of that, they have to keep it like that. I mean, the Taliban or the Daesh have to keep it the people of Afghanistan like that. So because of that, I just want to pass our knowledge for the women. In 2009, I just make a school just for women that they will be learning something. But the Taliban was start threatening me, and they just point me how I can stop our activity in Afghanistan. So because of that, today I come here, and maybe in future I just again I have to support women in Afghanistan. I have to do everything I have. I'm also helping the women inside the Moria. Like every night, I just take it women outside to the restaurant because one of the organization want to help the refugee, and because of that help, I take it families which in women's in case to the outside, in that companies want to give it some clothes and good foods for them. And also most of the women, they are uneducated, and we can try to just want to learn something. And I just want to show, I just want to go to courses and to schools to learn something, because now they are in Europe, they have to learn something, and maybe they can just pass that message for the kids and for the other women. I am so deep with the refugee, most of the time with the women, because they are most respect me, and most with me they are feeling very relaxed. So because of that, most of the time I just connect with the women, and most of them they are just say the story, which is I'm help the women, how can I help the women, and which is I find most of the women they are good talents. Most of the time, one of them like a doctor, which is I invite him from inside the camp. Before she was feeling very bad inside the camp, so at the moment she is working with one of the organizations as a doctor. So she is very happy with my side also. So it is a main point, which is I work with the refugee, with the women inside the camp. I mean in the Lesbos. So my planning that I just want to invite, or I just find the women, I mean the refugee, the women, to help them. How can they can just provide himself to the future. So it's my wish to just want to find out a good job and to help the people to another refugee also.
نتونستم یا مثلا یک جلسه رو کلاس زبان اینا مثلا نمیتونم حفظ کنم چون فکرم مشغوله. راهی خیلی سختی رو ما تا اینجا اومدم. بالاخره فکر من اینجا نیست، جسم من اینجا، ولی فکر من خدایا میگم آینده من چی میشه، کجا میرسیم، کی میخوایم برسیم. الان 11 ماه ما اینجا.
یعنی هدفتون فقطی که میش فکر میکنین که چطور آینده ما چی باشه و چطور بتونیم به هدفی که باشیم برسیم.
الان فقط ما بلا تکلیفه.
فکر نکردین که ما چطور بتونیم که از یک درس و تعلیم و چیزا فکر نکنیم به این باره؟
تلاش میکنیم بریم سر کلاس هم میشینیم، ولی یاد نمیگیریم.
هرگاه میگریختیم از افغانستان. ما کسی بودیم که یعنی اونجا جان ما امنیت نداشتیم. جان ما در چی نبود، یعنی ما امنیت نداشتیم درست. چون ما آمدیم که باشیم وضع اولادکای خوب شود، از امنیت، از بی‌امنیتی نجات پیدا کنیم. خب مسئله درس سبق بود، پول و پیسه داشتیم، یعنی تا از غربت و بیچارگی بدبختی ما گریز کرده این طرف نامدیم که باشیم ما بریم ولی اونجا بریم پیسه دار شویم. نه، فقط مکتب هم بود. مکتب بود، سیستم آکسفورد اولادای ما درس میخواند، مکتب شخصی میخواندن، فیسشان تحویل میکردیم. در افغانستان یعنی زندگی بد نداشتیم، خوب زندگی که متوسط داشتیم، یعنی برای کسی دیگه دست ما دراز نبود. خود من دکتر بودم، تقریبا 2 کلینیک داشتم، شخصی کار میکردم، هیچ پرابلم نداشتیم. اما یگانه پرابلم ما این بود که برادرم امروی شوهرم از دست دادیم و بنابر مشکلات و بعض تهدیدا مجبور شدیم که ترک خاک کنیم، اومدیم به اینجا پناه آوردیم.
از تهدیدا بس کردین چه قسم تهدید؟
تهدیدات و رنگ است. مثلا نمیال فعلا کشور ما جایی است که کشور است که همیشه هر روز یک فرد افغان تهدید میشه، هر روز مشکلات ما زیاد است. خب انتحاری است، مثلا طفله که میبرن و اختطاف میکنن، این گپا هم گپا از افغانستان هم گپا است. اما چون ما از همین خاطر آمدیم اولادا را نجات داده که باشیم که اولاد من نجات پیدا کنه، سرنوشتشان چی میشه. بالاخره فعلا خبر داریم که وضعیت وطن ما خوب نیست. اما ما آمدیم که اینجا که آمدیم گفتیم باشیم که در اروپا میریم یا هر کشور که مثلا مهاجر بپذیره، چون وضعیت مهاجرین فعلا هیچ خوب نیست. ما آمدیم اگر اینجا ما روحاً هر روز مروز به خطر هستیم، روحاً مریض شده رفتیم.
In Mυτιλήνη, I just connecting with a lot of Greek people in Mυτιλήνη. In fact, they are so kindful and they are very lovely peoples. So I just tell that it is very good people, and I like to stay here. I living, it's like about 5 months here. I'm feeling that they are my family, they are my country, and it's not like I am just coming alone here. So I'm not feeling alone here.